Hey guys, it's Kristen with Inspired Transformations Life Coaching, and I want to come to you guys today with kind of a confession that I've been a bit of a worrier in my life, but it's something I'm working on changing. And so I want to ask you, like, are you a worrier, or especially as a mom? Like when we have kids, we have maybe more to worry about. When it comes to our kids. And so I wanted to share an experience I had with you guys, and I hope that it encourages you. So first I want to tell you a little bit about, kind of what worry is. And worry is just kind of a way for our brain to prepare us for something that might happen in the future. And, whether or not that happens, our brain is kind of, focusing on that. Like, maybe this is something you should prepare for. But at what point does the worry go too far, so much that it consumes you? And so that's kind of where I was a few months ago. I had this worry about my son. He has allergies to peanuts and tree nuts. And so that was something that I just really worried about. When he was real little, we had some scary experiences where he had some really bad reactions. And so because of that, I developed these worries that, something really bad could happen. Like, he ended up in the hospital, and so my mind, it worried, like, what if something terrible happened? And so I was struggling with this one day, and it was just really bothering me. So this is before I had all the tools of coaching, and so I knew someone who was a coach, and I reached out to her. I was like, can you help me with this? I'm really struggling. And so she was able to walk me through my worry, my fear. And so I was just letting it consume me, almost paralyze me, to where, I couldn't make certain decisions, or, I didn't even want to try new restaurants or new foods because, I was worried, what if he has a reaction to something I don't know about? I was just really letting it control me. And so my brain would get stuck. And so this coach helped me walk through my fear and drain all the drama out of it. So I was afraid, my son would have a terrible reaction. He would end up in the hospital, and, ultimately, he could die. And that was just the fear, the worry that was gripping my heart. And my brain never moved past that. And so this coach, she lovingly walked me through that worst case scenario. What would happen then? And when I told her that, what would happen next? And then what? And then what? And so eventually, by doing that, it was a hard process. It was very emotional for me. But eventually I got to a point to where that fear was gone. And I knew that I would survive, even though it would be, a really tragic experience. But I got to a point okay, I can move forward from this. My daughter's sweeping in the background. And so I got to that point where I didn't have that fear anymore. It didn't have that power over me. We had drained the drama out of it. I had built this up so much in my head. It's I wouldn't be able to go on. And so now it doesn't have that power over me. And so I wouldn't have been able to do that without the help of the life coach and with life coaching. And now I have the tools to know how to do that, but it still helps me to have someone walk through that with me. And so now I don't look at that the same way anymore. It's not that that scenario is gone, but it doesn't hold the same power over me. And that's huge. What value would that bring to you? To not have that control you. Like I said, it paralyzed me. It changed my decisions, where we would go eat or what we would go do. And so that freedom that I have now through the life coaching and just having someone walk through that with me, because I wasn't able to do it on my own. And if I could have, I would have. But so I just want to share that with you. Like, that's something that I worked through, and that's brought a lot of freedom for me. So I have the tools to do that. Like, if there's something that you're worried about, and it's kind of paralyzing you, or you don't want, that's not serving you, you don't want to hold that anymore, it's not helping you live your life to the fullest, like, I'm here to help you walk through that. And it just brings such freedom, and I want to help bring that freedom to others. That freedom that I feel, I want to help bring that to you too. So reach out or drop a comment, and I hope you guys have an awesome day. Bye.